The UK food industry have been set target of cutting sugar in select categories by 202% by 2020. Food manufacturers operating in the UK have missed their first voluntary target on reducing the levels of sugar in a selected group of products, but the country's government has described the moves made so far as an encouraging start. In March last year, the Public Health England agency set a target for food manufacturers and retailers, as well as restaurants, cafés and pub chains, operating in the country to reduce sugar by 20% in the top 9 categories of products providing sugar to children's diets by 2020. Health is a devolved policy issue in the UK, but while the target was set by Public Health England, the nature of the supply chain means moves to reduce sugar is likely to affect products sold elsewhere in the Union. The guidelines challenged the industry to voluntarily cut overall sugar content in biscuits, breakfast cereals, cakes and pastries, chocolate, confectionery, ice cream, puddings, sweet spreads and yogurts from baseline levels in 2015 levels. As a start, FE said the government was looking for a 5% reduction between August 2016 and August 2017. This afternoon, the 22nd of May, FE said there had been a 2% cut in both average sugar content and calories in products likely to be consumed in one go. Progress had been measured in 8 of the 9 categories. In 5 of those 8 categories, the levels of sugar fell, FE said. The category so far unmeasured is cakes and pastries. He said the levels of sugar per 100 grams in these products could not be calculated as too few products had weights available in the years under review. The agency also revealed since it had set the target in March 2017, it had changed the company that it planned to use to measure sugar levels in the out-of-home sector. FE plans to report that channel's progress in 2019. Duncan Selby, the chief executive at Public Health England, said, "We have seen some of the food industry make good progress, and they should be commended for this. We also know that further progress is in the pipeline. However, tackling the obesity crisis needs the whole food industry to step up, in particular those businesses that have as yet taken little or no action." The food Tim Rycroft, the FDF's Corporate Affairs Director, said this afternoon, "In some categories we have always said that sugar reduction would be particularly challenging. Nonetheless, many of those categories have made good progress in reducing calories." As FE correctly point out, reformulation takes time, it can't happen overnight. Sugar reduction has considerable technical challenges. Sugar plays a variety of roles beyond sweetness in food, including color, texture and consistency. It is for these reasons that we have long said that the guidelines are ambitious and will not be met across all categories or in the timescale outlined. As well as the lack of specific data on cakes and pastries and on the out-of-home sector, FE revealed various other limitations to the results. The data is based on what consumers buy, and FE therefore said its results may not include the impact of some sugar reduction initiatives underway at manufacturers that has yet to result in reformulated products hitting shelves. Health campaigners expressed disappointment at PHE's report. The British Dietetic Association said some manufacturers had refused to provide data. "We recognize that there are limitations in the data and that these are the early stages of the reformulation program. However, it is disappointing to have such significant gaps and for a number of manufacturers to have refused to allow information on their progress to be published," Joe Instone, the BDA's head of external affairs, said. FE told Just Food permission was needed to include the percentage change in the levels of business sales weighted average sugar per 100 grams and calories in single-serve products likely to be consumed by an individual at one time, between the baseline year of 2015 and 2017. Once the analysis for each category was complete, the top 10 businesses that would feature in the relevant table of data were asked to provide permission. Of 97 businesses that were contacted, 70 replied and gave permission, 8 replied and did not give permission, 15 did not reply. Data on the remaining 4 businesses were ultimately not included, the agency said. FI also reported how much sugar soft drinks manufacturers had removed from their products ahead of the introduction of the soft drinks tax in April. The level of sugar had been reduced by 11% and average calories per portion by 6% ahead of the levy coming in, the agency said.